Good morning. Do for you. Do for you. Sorry. This journey isn't for anybody else but you. It's for you and you alone to embark, to understand yourself a little more day by day. We waste it. We waste it on frivolous things like chasing money and foolishness like that. Things that don't really matter, that hold no weight in the grand scheme of things. Not saying money is bad. We need money to survive, obviously, but the ferocity at which we attack each day, the hours we work just to make money, just to lose family members, just to miss out on important events, just to miss out on having fun is crazy. And I think it's just in this culture in America, to be honest with you. Because if you go, I've talked to people from a lot of walks of life. I live in New York. My family's from Jamaica, and they have a very different outlook on things. And when you speak to people from other cultures, like say India or Italy, they'll tell you like there's downtime. Like it isn't all about making money and just building, 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 building. Selling this course to that person, selling that course to this person. There's downtime, there's time to reflect, there's time for family. But in this culture, we do not promote that. This culture is it's a consumer society where it's all about the individual. Funny, it's, it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. Um, Fornication is promoted now. It's no longer a sacred thing to save self for marriage. It's, oh, what if you get with that person and they're the wrong person for you, which is understandable, but it's everything's out of whack now. It's like everything is flipping itself on top of its head, and we're calling it the right way to live. Not saying our parents had the right way to live either, because, well, not our parents, but parents, where they would just stay married for no reason and they didn't really love one another. Gonna move more into the light. I don't think that's gonna help me because I'm kind of dark. Oh, that's better. But it's not the way to live. They tell you if you buy this, you'll be attracted to this person. You buy that, you'll be attractive to that person. It's not how life works. You should pay it. You should do for self, right? And then whoever's attracted to you, that's who you date. That's who you spend your time with. That's who you spend your money on. That's it. We have a culture of excess. The more you have, the better of a person you are. The more women you have chasing you, the better the man you are. The more guys you have chasing you, the better a woman you are. Uh, the more money you have, the better you are. The the more of anything you have, the better you are. That's how you keep a society running. A society of this size has to. It's a necessity to keep telling people bullshit, so they keep buying bullshit, so they remain unhappy. So they buy, they go to the doctor for prescription drugs that keep them half happy, half sad, and keep them stuck in that perpetual loop of unfulfillment, of self hate. And then on top of that, it's just system has to be run some way. Some people have to win. Some people have to lose. They feed you these pills instead of telling you to face whatever it is that you're running from. And the craziest shit is this: they've banned psychedelics, and psychedelics scientists now, well, they've been seeing this shit. They see that psychedelics open up the mind and create neural pathway. Like they did a study. I think it was the University of California. I could be wrong, where they compared the brain in its normal state, and then they compared it, excuse me, on magic mushrooms. And as you can see, I wish I could. Maybe I'll cite the article. I'll cite the article in the description, but the brain operates differently when on these drugs. The brain, the interconnectivity of the brain was just all over the place. It was just connecting to different regions. It connected everything in the brain. That's why they banned psychedelics. Because once you realize that we're all one and all of this is, I wouldn't say pointless, but all of this has a meaning, obviously. God, the universe, it all has a meaning, but it's not what it's past. It goes past the material. A lot of people, a lot of cultures throughout the years have talked about the metaphysical and science this, science that. If science can't prove it, and then throw it out. Makes no sense. Science can't prove it, but there are a lot of things that science still can't prove or contemplate. Like they said, a bee of all creatures shouldn't be able to fly because its wings are too small and its body's too fat. The bee flies anyway. Science can't explain everything. There's something deeper than the flesh. I know I'm going off topic, but just how I get. And it's okay. But wrapping this up, do for yourself and everything will show itself to you in due time. So long as you're putting forth the effort. If you want this goes for anything you want. Obviously, you got to put forth the effort. You can't just expect, like, oh, well, I'm just, no. Take time out from relationships, take time out from dating, take time out from everything. And you will see that things start to unfold. You start to learn lessons that you should have been learning, but because you were so busy chasing this person or that person, or you were chasing this job or that job, you were failing. Life is trying to teach you this lesson so you could go to the next level. Do for yourself before you do for others. We don't have that much time. Shit, I thought I was gonna die last night. My throat started closing up on me a little bit, but it wasn't really my throat. It was under my tongue, because I'm a little bit sick. Probably could have died in my sleep. But then I'm still here, and do for yourself. Nobody's gonna love you until you learn to love yourself. That's why a lot of people take time off from relationships, in between relationships, I should say. They take time out to get to know themselves. That's good for the soul. You don't just constantly sleep with different people. Anybody who tells you that is full of shit. Because that doesn't make you a better person than anybody. It doesn't make you more attractive than anybody. That can ruin any man or woman. But I'm out. That's it for my video. Have a good one. Do it for self.